Welcome to Biblical Greek. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the definite article in New Testament Greek. Now keep in mind, when we talk about the article, in English we have three. We have a, and then an, and then the or the. Now a and an are indefinite articles, and the or the depends on how the word that they are modifying is pronounced. So this is a definite article. And you know your English grammar very quickly. It comes before consonants, and comes before vowels, A, E, I, O, U. But that sort of is a misunderstanding, because it's not just based on consonants, that A comes before consonants, okay? And then this comes before vowels, because there are sometimes words like, say, unicycle. How do you write unicycle? Okay, let's see, unicycle. Now, U is a vowel. You don't say an unicycle, you say a unicycle. How about the word honor? Okay, honor. H is a consonant, it's not a vowel. So this really should be a honor. It is an honor. Why? Because we don't pronounce it honor, we pronounce it honor. So this is something we need to remember when you talk about English indefinite articles, that it's about the sound. If it sounds like a vowel, then it's going to have an. If it sounds like a consonant, then it will have a. This is something extra I just want to put out there for you. So it's about the sound of the word that is being modified. If it's this you, then it is a unicycle. So those are kind of things that we don't think about. But let's proceed and let's talk about the Greek. In the Greek language, ready? No indefinite articles. So right from the get-go, half the problem solved. But here's the thing. In English, there's only one definite article, the or the, same three letters, the. In Greek, you have 24. 24 depending on the case and depending on the number. 24. And also the gender. So let's get our chart down. It's pretty long and big, but it's not as complicated once you understand what's happening. Okay? So, how does it work? Well, let's first divide up. We have case, masculine. Remember, we're dealing with the second declensions. So we have masculine, feminine, neuter. This is all about the noun, which you should know by now. We're not talking about verbs right now. Verbs don't take articles, so really about noun, and really about only the definite article. So under nouns, under cases, we have nominative, accusative, genitive, and dative. What happened to vocative? Remember, vocative is like addressing someone, so it doesn't require an article. You won't say, the Jesus, listen to me. It's just Jesus. Okay? Or disciples come to me. You won't say, the disciples come to me. You want to address them that way. So there is no vocative when it comes to the definite article in Greek. So Here's what you have: just the nominative, vocative, accusative, genitive, and dative. Now, hold on one second, because this is in the singular, but we also need all of that in the plural. Okay? So, here again we have nominative, accusative, genitive, and finally the dative. Okay? So there you have them all again. And let's divide up our table. Okay? So what does the definite article in Greek look like? So here we go. Ha, hoi, okay, ton, tous, tu, ton, to, tois. That is your definite article, masculine. Singular, let me do a line here so you can differentiate between singular and plural. These are singular, these are plural. Ha hoi, ton tous, tu ton, to tois. You simply have to memorize it. There's no other way. Ha hoi, ton tous, tu ton, to tois. Ha hoi, ton tous, tu ton, to tois. So there you have the masculine, definite article, singular and plural. Okay? This is singular, this is plural. So now let's look at the feminine definite article, singular, and then plural. Okay? So how does it go? Hey, hi, tain, tas, tes, ton, te, tais. So I know it seems confusing, but think for a moment, there are some similarities here. For example, in the nominative singular masculine, it's ha with a rough breathing. In the feminine nominative singular, it's hey, again with a rough breathing, so it's ha, hey. And then also in the plural nominative, it's hoi and hi, not hey, like this here. It's hoi and hi. The rough breathing is there over the second vowel. It's kind of like a diphthong there. And then in the accusative singular ton, and here is tain, there's a similarity there with the N sound, okay, similarity there. And then in the accusative plural, you have tous and tas. So yes, once again, you see the S sound. Of course, the T is common too, but instead of U, that's ah here. And then genitive is a little different. There's not much you can do with the tu and tes. The genitive masculine is tu, genitive feminine is taste, so not much you can go by other than the T, which doesn't help much. But then if you look down here, the genitive plural, both masculine and the feminine are exactly the same. Look at it right here. Exactly the same. What helps us? The context helps us to know whether that word is masculine genitive plural, or is it feminine genitive plural? And again, the word itself will kind of help you out there. And then finally, if you look at the dative here, you have to, and then te, again with the iota subscript, and then tois and tais. Again, you can say a little bit similarity there, the is, and the T sound there. So, yes, There are distinctions, but at the same time, there are similarities between the definite article, masculine, feminine, singular, plural. So let's begin with the neuter now. Again, we're going to focus first on the singular and then the plural for each of the cases: nominative, accusative, genitive, dative, singular. Nominative, accusative, genitive, dative. And remember, no vocative, because vocative is address. And how can you address the chair? The chair. Listen to me. It's very rare, so it's not going to happen. So let's begin with the neuter definite article, first singular, then plural. To, ta, to, ta, tu, tone, to, toys. By the way, did you notice something here? The masculine and the neuter are almost the same. Let me use another marker to demonstrate that. Let's use the blue marker right here. If you notice, to is to, toe is toe, and ton is ton, and toys is toys. Exactly the same. The only differences are really the nominative, singular, and then accusative singular, and nominative plural, and accusative plural, and same here. They're different. So this is the chart of the definite article in the Greek language. The only way to deal with this is by memorizing it. And the way I recommend memorizing it is masculine, singular, plural, feminine, singular, plural, neuter, singular, plural, and just going at it and writing it down. Write down this chart 50 times if you can. Write it down again and again and again, and it will become part of your memory. And trust me when I say this. This is that hump that you have to get over. Because sometimes Greek students, including myself, when I came to this part of the lesson, the textbook, it was overwhelming. I just don't feel like I can do this. This is too much. Because I still have to memorize all the second declension endings, masculine and neuter. Then I have to memorize all the first declension ending with as and as. And then I have to memorize the neuter. I mean, so much to memorize. There's no way I can do all this. Yes, you can. Many others have done it before you, and you can. You simply have to be stretched. And what's happening right now is you're being stretched. I was stretched, and it was tough. But I stuck with it, so stick with it, and you can do this. And get with it. I mean, just to make up your mind, determine in your heart that you will get this, that this will not get you. And so write it down about, like I said, 25 to 30 times. Then write down the whole chart 25 to 30 times. And then say it out loud. Take a card with you and write the entire table on that card. Make sure it's accurate first, okay? Make sure it's accurate. By the way I have laid it out here is not the way Dr. Black has it. His order is a little different. My order is nominative, accusative, genitive, dative, which is typically the order that you see everywhere. But his order is not wrong. He just chooses to do that way, and he has his reasons. But either way, make sure they're accurate, and then say them out loud. Say it out. Don't just copy them. Don't just look at them. Say it with your words. So, ha hoi, ton tus, tu ton, totois. Ha hoi, ton tus, tu ton, totois. And then, he hai, tain tas, tes ton, te tais. Say it out again and again. Tota, tota, tu ton, totois. And say it again and again. So let's try it one more time. Ha hoi, ton tus, tu ton, totois. He hai, ten tas, tes ton, te tais. To ta, tu ton, to tois. Let's try one more time. Ha hoi, ton tus, tu ton, to tois. He hai, ten tas, tes ton, te tais. To ta, tu ton, to tois. I mean, I had it so pat down, I could just be going about my day and just say out the entire tables in the matter of seconds. And I would time myself. And you can do it too, and get faster and faster, and it becomes part of your memory. And then, when you are translating, and you come across a case, your mind will immediately go to, wait a minute, where did I see that? Oh, yes, I remember genitive singular, feminine. That's what it is. You'll go right to it. Or let's say it's tone. Oh, yes, tone. Yes, it is genitive plural, but it could be masculine or feminine or neuter, because see, masculine or feminine or neuter. And then depends on the word that it is modifying, you can then decide, is it masculine, is it feminine, or is it neuter? Of course, it is plural. Tone is plural. So anyways, this is the lesson on the definite article in Greek.